Dr. Rajgopal, first, can you straighten your microphone out? Let me just be very clear. Bend it like this so it's dead straight towards your mouth. Thank you. As far as I can tell, and I'm really on the struggle bus here, what Republicans seem to want is they don't want companies or investment managers to use ESG. Why?
Ask them. I don't know. I would imagine, as I said earlier, you know, if there are signals that inform your view of future cash flows and risks, as a fiduciary, you would actually fail in your responsibility if you didn't look at those signals.
Right. So, I mean, investment managers have fiduciary duties to make good investments. If they find ESG useful, then they find ESG useful. And if you disagree with them and you think they're mismanaging your money, sue them. What am I missing here?
Or short the stock. You don't even have to sue them, right? I mean, if you have a view that just short the stock, make money, you can be an activist, right? That's how capital markets work, and that's where the discipline comes from.
Right. So I'm really struggling here to understand what Republicans want to have happen. Are they, from your understanding here, it seems like what they want is they want companies to do things that they like. I too, by the way, would like companies to do things that I like. And I sometimes choose to invest in companies whose practices I like more. But Ms. McLean, my colleague on the other side of the aisle, is saying that if companies want to use ESG, they should be free to do it. Did you hear her say that?
I thought so, yeah.
Then what is the point of this hearing? I too, I'm with Ms. McLean. I think companies should be free to decide for themselves whether ESG practices are beneficial to their bottom line and their business model and help them attract customers or don't. I too think that asset managers should be free to decide that ESG data helps them make good valuation decisions and good investment decisions. And if they don't, they should be able to ignore it. I honestly, I can't believe this is part two of when part one was actually the stupidest hearing I've ever been to, and now we're having a part two. Please, God, let there not be a part three. Dr. Rajgopal, is it better for pension fund managers to have more options for investing people's retirement savings, or is it better if they have fewer options?
More, obviously.
What is a pension fund manager's primary responsibility?
To make sure that they can deliver a return commensurate with the pension benefits that have actually been promised to their workers.
Great. Will limiting pension fund managers' investment options increase retirement savings?
Not that I can think of.
But that's, and by the way, you are not just thinking about it. The Kansas Division of Budget did a study. They found that limiting pension fund managers' investment options would cost the retirement system $3.6 billion in reduced returns over 10 years. When we cut off companies and asset managers from choices, investors lose money. We are sacrificing the freedom to invest, and we are all poorer. We're poorer because we have fewer choices, and we're literally poorer because we have lower returns. In 2021, the Texas state government passed a law prohibiting municipalities from signing loans with banks that they believe boycott fossil fuel companies, I believe also guns. Is it better for municipalities to have more options for loans or fewer options for loans?
It's a simple supply-demand kind of issue. If you cut off a few suppliers of a product or a service, and if demand stays constant, the price of that good or service goes up.
Thank you. I yield back.